how to avoid buying high and selling low. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to use some of the oldest tricks so that way you consistently make money time and time again. But first, do me a favor and smash that subscribe button. That way you never miss any of my content and keep updated. It really helps me out. Thank you. Let's say you just got into the market and you're looking at the endless possibilities of investments out there, and you decide to pick one and you go, okay, I'm going to get, I've done all my research, I've tracked the chart patterns, and I think I can figure out, okay, I think I'm buying at the low. So what do? You put your money in, and what happens? It goes down. Seems like it never fails, right? So, and then the other stock that you were maybe on the fence with, is now doubling in price. So what just happened? I mean, are you just horrible at picking stocks, or is something else going on? So why, once you start doubting yourself, then it starts becoming like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know what I mean? So like, you invest in something, and then all of a sudden you just, these stocks or crypto or whatever you invest in keeps going down, and then you're like, man, I need to get out of this thing. So then you sell it, invest in something else. Now that one starts crashing, and you're like, okay, I either need to pull out my money and just stay out of the market, or do I need to do something different? So let's see what's going on here. You need to ask yourself a question. Why do you keep buying high and selling low? Is it because you didn't do your research? Maybe, maybe not. Let's say you did do your research. Okay, you could be the most, economic genius out there, and I've seen a lot of those economic geniuses on TV. Federal Reserve and all those guys. They say, inflation's transitory and everything else. And what happens? You get double-digit inflation and 40 years highs, and and the stock market crashes, and no one's happy, right? So are those guys just dumb, or is or something else going on? I think what's going on is nobody knows what's going on. It's what really happens out there is people just get lucky, and there is some skill involved. Don't get me wrong. You can do the price the charts out right. But the problem is no one has that crystal ball. No one has that insider info that you get, that you can double your money and and predict the future. Because you don't know what's going to happen politically, economically. Some war could happen in the Middle East. Oil prices can double, and there goes all your investments. If you invest in cryptocurrency, all it takes is one law, and they could ban crypto, and there goes all your money. And so what do we do? So you can basically, what I try to do is some of the oldest tricks in the book. You want to take your money and diversify, okay? And what I mean by that is, some people think, okay, do I, let's say I want to invest in cryptocurrency, right? Do I put, okay, let's say I invest, 50% in Bitcoin, 30% in Ethereum, and then invest the rest into some of the altcoins, right? Well, you can call that diversification, I guess. But if you really look at it, it's all crypto. Crypto is super high risk. Okay. Can you make money in crypto? 100%. Okay. Do I recommend crypto? Yeah, I recommend crypto. But you have to be careful. You have to diversify. So that means you invest a portion in crypto, a portion in the stock market, a portion maybe in some gold and silver, maybe, who knows? Portion in real estate, portion maybe under your mattress. I don't know. Let's right now, cash has been king, right? Just recently. If you held on to cash, you're doing better than just about any investment out there. I think the only other investment that did similar to cash was probably gold and silver. They pretty much held pretty rock solid. Everything else has gone down. So what do you do? It's going to be interesting in the next couple of years. Like I don't pretend to be any sort of prophet or anything like that. So all you can do is just hope for the best. Now, if you look at history almost always repeats itself every time. You could pretty much bank on it. Now history, it can and usually does look different. Like if you're going to war, one guy that was the bad guy is now the good guy, and the bad guys are now, or the good guys are now bad guys. You just don't know. But war is war, and politics, and investing is investing. You know what I mean? And if you look at history, doesn't matter how, stuff's gotten really bad and things have always rebounded. Okay. Now, are those few stocks or whatever, or cryptos that have gone to zero? Yeah, they're hard. That's why you diversify. Okay. Because if you invested, I don't care if you invested right before the Great Depression. If you invested right before the Great Depression and watched it crash 50% or whatever it did, you would still be doing really good if you were living today and held on to that money, right? So there's an old saying: you don't lose money until you sell it, right? So if you invest in a stock and let's say you buy $100 a share and now it's down to 50, right? So you're like, oh man, I just lost 50% of the money. No, you didn't lose nothing. You don't lose until you sell that. And now, if you put $100 in there, now you only have $50. Now you can say you lost $50. But if you just forgot about it for a year or however long it takes for the economy to recover, you can look back and that stock is now $200. Did you lose money? I don't think so. You just doubled your money. You know what I mean? So and what you want to do is just rinse and repeat. Okay. And you might, there might be that few that go down and might not recover, but they're going to be few and far between. Okay. So just trust your gut. And most likely, what we were talking about earlier about you investing in, like doing your homework and stuff like that, just do what you do. Okay. Whatever system you got, just stick with it. Okay. Worst thing you can do is go off course. Okay. So you just don't want to get distracted. Okay. I'd say that's the number one reason why people lose their money. They get distracted. What do I mean by that? Okay, so let's say you invest in Bitcoin, right? And you say, oh, Bitcoin, boy, it's been rock solid. I think it's going to double this year, right? And then you have somebody down the street that he's like, oh man, there's this new altcoin named I don't know, Manu or something. I don't know. I'm just making something up. so let's say he's like, oh, this is the new best thing. It's gonna quadruple this year, and it's gonna outpace Bitcoin. So you're like, oh man, I better jump on that, because this guy here, he's he must be smarter than me because he lives down the street from me, right? He's my neighbor, so he must be smarter than me. No, he doesn't know nothing. Okay, he's just investing on the latest fad, and so just ignore it and just stick with your guns. If you already invested in Bitcoin, just stick with Bitcoin. Okay, if you want to invest in that Manu or whatever that coin is, go for it. But use it with some other cash that you weren't planning on investing. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe that little side hustle that you have, maybe take that money and invest it in that Manu, and if it quadruples, hey, more power to you. But hey, you got that rock solid Bitcoin to carry you through, right? And doubling your money is never a bad thing. Okay, I don't care if your neighbor doubles or triples or 10x's, right? If you double your money in 1 year, you're doing better than 99% of all the investors out there. Okay, so you're doing all right. Okay, so if you like this video, please smash that like button and make sure to subscribe. That way you don't miss any new content. And then also check out my latest video. It's called Money. It makes everything better. Have a great day and peace out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.